A youth football coach is facing charges of battery and child cruelty. Authorities say Jonathan Saggers slammed a 12-year-old into the ground, causing the child to lose consciousness. 11 Alive's Grace King joining us live now from Old National Park in South Fulton. Grace, what have we learned about this coach so far?
Well, Coach Jonathan Saggers had outstanding warrants from a prior incident involving drugs and firearms when he showed up to coach here at Old National Park on Monday. That discovery is raising a lot of questions for parents and the community. On Monday, warrants show Coach Jonathan Richard Saggers began arguing with a 12-year-old player at Old National Park. An 11-year-old witness says the coach, quote, grabbed him by the shoulder pads and threw him down on the ground.
Something certainly occurred where the coach grabbed this kid or pushed this kid or shoved this child to the ground, which subsequently created some severe and concerning injuries that night, which led to this child being airlifted.
Public Safety Director Cedric Alexander says police then discovered the coach had outstanding warrants from late August in Atlanta.
The background check was done back in July, so of course those charges would not have been on his record.
He says the coach was a volunteer with the Community League, not an employee of South Fulton. Still, community advocates like Jill Lindsay are raising questions about what more could be done.
Because he should have never been on the field with a child with a warrant in the first place. So we feel that the city of South Fulton in District 6 has to do better.
She says it's disgraceful to see something so awful happen in her backyard.
That is a child. And as a coach, who does that?
Now, I did speak briefly with one of the board members of the Youth Sports League here. She told me they're calling an emergency meeting to make sure that something like this can't happen again. She says they typically practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, but was not sure whether that practice tonight would go on as scheduled. Live in South Fulton, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
All right.